Creepers and Keekers, Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? This is technically take two. I had to shut down the stream for a second to fix something, but there wasn't nobody here anyway. So like I was saying, throughout the week we've been playing. There's 4 games on this. This is Psycho Pinball for the Sega Mega Drive. It's 3 tables plus the Psycho table. I don't know what's to be had within this last one, the one that's flashing now. But earlier this week we started with Trick or Treat there on the left. Then we played some Wild West there up above, and of course the Abyss on the right. And if I remember correctly, the Abyss is the one I liked the most. Now, if you look at it, start single table game, single table, and then you come down to Psycho. And it's talking about being a multi-table game. So is this going to be its own table plus a little bit of the other 3? I don't know. I'm pretty good at not spoiling things for myself. Like the newest Star Wars. I'm not going to lie, I had it on my laptop before I went and saw it. I'm not that kind of guy, but a friend of mine insisted, Chris, here, just take the damn file. So I did. And I had it on my laptop for almost a week. Didn't touch it. Didn't touch it once. Until after I went and saw it for real. So I have the willpower to do that. So I don't know what to expect here. But that doesn't matter. So I figured live stream would be fitting to conclude this saga, so to speak. And if you're watching this afterwards, please just remember this was a live stream. And I'll probably repeat myself over and over again. I will try to address questions down in the comments below. But regardless, let's start this shindig. Psycho! Would it be cool if Norman Bates fucking showed up? Alright. That was bullshit. Free ride. You bet your ass you're gonna give me a free ride. Wow, this ball's fast. Maybe that's why it's Psycho Pinball. But compared to the other ones, yeah, this one's a little, this one's got a little bit of heat to it. Fucking circus. I'm digging the sounds. I'm not gonna lie there. Sounds good. Boo! Exit. Alright, so that wasn't a bad first try, yeah? This one seems alright. I want to know what they mean by multi-table, though. We did discover a side game in one of the other pinballs. I want to say it was in the Abyss. I didn't play the other 2 long enough to... Damn it. To see if there were any in there. Maybe I should have went back and did it after the fact, but regardless. So maybe, what the shit? Right again, you bet your ass. So I'm willing to bet that the other tables are incorporated in here somehow that way. Ooh, that was a nice save. I've never been the greatest at pinball, but you know, I get by. I get by. There's a buddy of mine on the Atari.io forums, the guy I got my Sega CD, Model 1 CD player from. He's really big in the pinball tournaments, and he keeps trying to get me to get involved in it. It's like, I'm not the greatest at it, but there's one in the town adjacent to me. He comes all the way down here to play. Alright. Video Games Dust Sleeves. What is up? Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. We're continuing a saga that I started this past week on my channel. With this game here for the Mega Drive. This is table 4. God, nudge. Oh, I almost screwed a pooch there. This is table 4. The main event, so to speak. I don't know if you caught any of those. But I thought it'd be fun to just do the last one live, you know? So glad you could come by. Glad you could come by. For anyone who doesn't know, and I'll put the link down below when I upload this to YouTube, Video Games Dust Sleeves has a really cool podcast that he's been doing. Again, I'll put the link down below. You may know of a people or two that are in some of them. Really great format, real fun, won't spoil any surprises. So on top of making some really rad dust sleeves, he's got a really cool podcast going on. His co-host is Linda the Gamer Girl. We all know her. She fucking rules. So that's all there really is to it. You guys have seen the dust sleeves he made for me. He actually donated those to the Walk to End Alzheimer's that I do every year, which I'm already getting emails for to get signed up. I usually wait until July, but I might jump in early. I got a couple of really big plans for this year as far as incentive-wise. I'm going to look for actual sponsorship this year. I'm going to try to go as big with that as I can. So, it's going to be pretty rad. So, unfortunately, for anyone who's new to these streams, I tend to do kind of alright, we'll play this game, or we'll play this game for a little while. Because this is a special event, me finalizing this saga, we're pretty much going to stick with this one table. I apologize for that. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Chris. You're very welcome, buddy. But I'll put all links down below to all your dust sleeve needs for your cartridge games, podcast. Heck, I might even give you his social security if you ask me honestly. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. I don't have it. Or I would. Anything for a view. So I'm thinking I like the Abyss best still. This is a nice, fun, whimsical table. They were all kind of fun and whimsical, but except for that Wild West one. I didn't really like that one too much. Fuck. Yo. Let's see. That's it. Just you tonight, huh? I don't think my buddy Sal has come by. He has a really cool thing going on. The unauthorized Atari magazine. And he also does, like, trading cards of video games. Atari games. Really high quality. And usually if you sign up for his magazine, or just donate like $1 or $2 to his, what do you call it there? Those Patreons. He'll send you one out, you know, every month. You can collect them all like Pokemon, like baseball cards. I got a couple. It's kind of killing me not to have more, but yeah, what are you gonna do? But he usually comes in. It's like, the weekend's over whenever I stream. Video Game Dust Sleep saying Virtual Pinball is pretty decent. I love Video Pinball. Virtual Pinball, I have played that one. That one's pretty cool. If I remember correctly, that has a ton of tables on it. A ton of them. And, you know, there's a little bit of everything for. Little bit of everything for everybody in that one. It's been a while, though, since I've touched that cot. He also says, you notice the arcade 1-up is coming out with a virtual pinball machine. Dude, there's a couple of them out now already. Willie of Arcade USA got the Haunted House one. And it has, like, I think 10 tables on it. But it's like a couple of flat screens, you know, one vertical, one horizontal, or whatever. You know, flat and upright, I should say. And they look cool. It's just, that type of shit's like way, it prices me out personally, so. That's out of my range. They're usually like $250 to $300 a piece. I would have had the Centipede arcade machine by now. I don't know where I'd put it, but fuck it. That's one of those things where It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission with the old lady. I just come home with the fucking thing, like, yep, sorry, this happened. And she gets all mad. I'm like, well, what are you gonna get mad about? I mean, it happened. It happened, and it's over with, and awesome. Now we get to play Centipede. So come over here and put this thing together for me while I make a sandwich. Yeah, that's average. About 10 tables. Yeah. Yeah, the one Willie showed off was really cool. Really cool. I'm evidently not the greatest on this one. The Abyss one I rocked on. In fact, I didn't do very well on any of the tables except for the Abyss. Or maybe it's just because I'm trying to interact here. Oh, I dodged the table too. Maybe I dodged it a little too hard. As far as 1UP Arcade, they're coming out with some micro stuff that I'm really interested in. Not even so much their tabletop, like the old Coleco arcades, but they have those little mini consoles. When I say mini, they're smaller than a deck of cards. Fuck. But they're going to come with their own, like, little teeny TV. That's period correct. And you know what? I hate those tiny screens, but I think the aesthetic of it is what's really getting me. And they're sub $30, as they said, quote unquote. Oh, what the frig? I mean, I know I said I'm not the greatest at pinball, but I'm not this bad. I promise. God damn. I didn't even notice that flipper way up there. What the hell? I didn't even notice there was a flipper up there on the right. Every other table had one. Why wouldn't this one have? I will say this, though. One of the consoles for that little micro line I was just talking about is supposed to get a wooden console-style television. And it's the one I personally think is more correct with that one. But somebody else who has a license to another console that they are also going to be doing, I'm not going to say who did what. I'm not trying to start anything. What the fuck? Basically told them they couldn't have his intellectual property to make one if he didn't get the wood console TV to go with his console. You know what would be rad? Is if they just made the consoles. And all you have to do is buy the TV once. And you just hook them all up to that tiny little TV. That would solve the problem. Because I think all of them deserve to have wooden console TVs. We all deserve to have wooden console TVs. I think the wooden console TV thing is something that needs to come back. Needs to come back pretty quick. I can't believe I'm sucking ass this bad on this. Maybe we should go back to the Abyss where I was actually doing well. No, I made a promise. Maybe I should just shut up and play. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll hack into one. I'll get the one with the console TV. I mean, I'll get them all. Fuck me. And what I'll do is I'll just put some kind of connection. Floor model wooden TV. Yeah. The floor model ones. The ones with the real heavy base built in. That's the one thing I remember from those quite a bit. And it was like having a table and a TV all in one. I've seen people actually build housings for their flat screens. You know, smaller ones, of course. That look like console TVs. It looks pretty neat. But you know what? Maybe I will get all of them. And what I'll do is I'll open up the one that comes with the wooden console TV. And I'll put some kind of connections in it. Because they all have to connect the same way to whatever the TV is. It's just going to be a plastic housing. It's going to be the same screen. So if I can come up with some kind of just universal little male and female suckety kind of thing, I can suck it to it. I used to have two of those wooden ones growing up. You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, I can't remember us ever having one of those giant wooden ones. God damn it. But all my buddies did. All of my buddies did. We always had the TV that had the plastic wood housing, but it was always on one of those aluminum TV stands. That my parents were like 50s classic when it came to TVs. This sucks. This is absolutely dreadful. Anyone on the replay, if you've lasted this long, God bless you. There was one of those console TVs locally for sale. Actually, I think he was giving it away. I just have nowhere to put it. Nowhere to put it. You know, back in Arizona, I had my own game room. I'm in a two-bedroom apartment here with me, the lady, and her two daughters. Oh, go the other way! That's weird. Sometimes the nudge button works, sometimes it doesn't. The floor model, yeah. Yeah, some of them were so big and heavy they had to have their own, like, swivel base. That was awesome. We need to bring back needlessly large things. I remember trying to help them move. Help them move it from one end of the room when they go to redecorate or something. Took like 3 or 4 of us. We were little though. I keep forgetting there's a paddle up there. It blends in. It blends in with that tent. Blends in with the tent that's just below it. Oh, I thought I was going to get in that tent. Good God, yo. Wish I had the floor model just for the space on top of the TV. Yeah, dude. Put your Atari 2600 up there, a candle, and a doily underneath it. Fuck yeah. A picture of somebody from Olin Mills. Remember Olin Mills? Oh man, this is a shit show. Boom! Send that ball straight to the fucking moon. This music is fucking driving me nuts. No joke. If Instagram wouldn't shut it down, I would shut the music off and play something else in the background. But they'll shut it right the fuck down when I upload this to YouTube and it'll get all... You don't own this, blah, blah, blah. Or I'll get the email, it's not a strike, it's just kind of a... Someone's going to put ads on your video now. Oh, I got an extra ball, though. I lost a ball, I got a ball. My big shiny balls. Alright, I'm kind of... Everyone's probably going to be like, really? You're just seeing it now? I'm kind of seeing what they're talking about. Like, there's a little ghost on one side. It's got a little bit of everything from every one of the tables. Although I'm not seeing anything aqua in this thing yet. And where's the space shit coming from? We had a haunted house. We had a western. And an underwater theme. Ooh. see the ghosts in the castles. Where's the octopi? Remember the octopi? Anyone watching this after the fact? Bonus. Any pinball game, if you don't get at least, I'd say, between 5 and 8 million, you ain't shit. Depending on the table, even more. Yeah, that wasn't fair at all. You launched the ball. Tell me what to do. Fucking table thinks it can tell me what to do. Oh, I thought it was going right in that turn. Guess I'll go into that one. Nudge. There we go. Ooh, that was sketchy. Uh-oh, I hear kids yelling. Uh-oh. Oh! That was what they say, no bueno. Every time I hear that do-do-do, I keep thinking of it be our guest. Speaking of Disney, I need to start playing some of the Mickey games that are on the Genesis Live. Castle of Illusion is awesome. It's hard if I remember correctly. God, I haven't played Genesis stuff in a while, except for this round, you know? Kinda miss it. It's only my favorite console. I'm still not considering that a good score at all. Considering on Dragon's Fury, or Devil's Crush, depending on what you want to call the game, I can get well into the 20 millions. And I would almost say that those tables are harder. Wait a minute, I haven't gotten my name up there yet? I did with the Abyss table a few times. Yeah. Fuck you. Give me that ball. Shit. Playing with my bumpers. Paddle way too much. Should have been patient, waited. Sorry. This table is set up weird. I'm just going to call it that. It's almost impossible to get into some of the other crap. But I can usually figure out the angle of the dangle, you know? Ooh, what was that? I don't know what that was, but I've never made that noise in this game before. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Get up there. Get up in the skull. Oh, I want to know what's in there. I'm telling you right now, in this live stream, if I don't find out what the fuck is in that skull, I'm going to have to try to figure it out some other time. I'm going to have to try to figure it out. Oh, game over. That's poo-poo. I thought I was having a good run there. Oh, well. I'm going to find out what's up there. What's up there? What's up there? I think what I got to do is I got to tap it in with the other tap over. Ooh, like that one. Oh, it just doesn't have enough momentum. Oh, bastard. Free ride. Alright, good. I didn't lose my ball. Oh, that was crap. That was caca. So if anybody, whether they're here in the live stream or watching a replay, have any suggestions for the next live stream, let me know. Let me know. I've been kind of like an artist block, you know. I just haven't really been feeling anything lately. And that's usually what it is, you know. I'll get all excited, but you know what? I want to play some Intellivision tonight. And I'll get all jazzed up and I'll pick 5 or 6 cards. I haven't really been getting that lately. It's kind of hard doing these streams with no motivation. And you know, sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out. Other times, you guys get to watch me play the same shit over and over again. Galaxian on the Atari 2600. I mean, how many times can you watch me play that? The answer better be every time, because that fucking game's awesome. But, you know what I'm trying to say here. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I hope so. I hope so. I want to know what's in that fucking skull. Let me put my balls in its mouth. No, stop. Oh. Bullets. Or are those trucks? Those bullets are trucks. Oh, you bitch. Cryptic Line Works. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by, man. You guys want to meet a really great artist? There you go. Him and I go way back to last year. A really good guy. Really good guy. We've done a couple of toy deals together. Hooked him up with some, not G.I. Joe, Indiana Jones stuff. He hooked me up with a bunch of cool stuff as well. On top of the Creep It Real stickers you guys know and love. That's your boy right there. Really good guy. Thanks for coming by, man. Oh, I saved it. No. Ah, you bitch. You bitch. Now drawing and watching your feed. Hey, thanks, man. Hope you're paying attention to what you're drawing more than my feed, though. Because I guarantee you what you're drawing is probably something excellent. My feed tonight's a shit show. I can't seem to master this table. It's the last of 4 from this cartridge that I'm trying to finish out with. A bang, you know? What you drawing tonight, man? Yeah, almost. That was the first time I tilted any of the tables, too. No! Get back up there. Oh, cool. Free ball. It gave me charity. Ooh. That's cool. I got a couple of great odds on tonight. What a Necro. What is up? All the peoples are coming in tonight. All of them. Oh man, I'm starting to get a fucking headache from this. Making me nauseous. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't end up in that skull and find out what's in there. And I have to go to a goddamn video to fucking find out what's in there. Nudge over. Yeah, good to see you too, man. I appreciate it. We're finishing up a 4-part series here live tonight. I did the other 3 tables. Almost. We almost got up there. Did the other 3 tables on my channel. And I figured we'd do the grand finale one here live. Fuck. Wow, that was pathetic. I'm almost tempted to go back into the other tables. But that would defeat the purpose of what we're doing here. Excuse me while I grab a snack. That's what we do here. Yeah, the only table I was able to put my name on is that one. And it's not up. Oh, well, I guess the cart would keep the score with it. I can see how long that would be a headache inducing. Yeah. Yeah, this one's. It's not even that fun of a table. I think that's what it really is. I'm not having fun with this one. The Abyss, even though it was the least aesthetically pleasing to me, was the most fun table on this cartridge. I say cartridge. I'm emulating it, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. It's fucking annoying. This table's just not very fun. And this is supposed to be the grand finale. It's supposed to be the grand finale table. I don't know. Extra ball, and I got to ride again. Cool. Trying to get up that damn green ramp so I can see what's inside the skull. Maybe for one of those mini games like in the other two. '90s extreme. The opening does scream '90s. Cryptic line work. You're 100% right. Fuck. Oh, I was just shy of it. What the fuck? I don't mind losing it if I keep dropping it here. I hate that side of the flipper bullshit. Not even fucking fair. See, that I can accept. That was me not being smart. That fucking game. I just want to know what's in the skull. Don't make Google it. Oh, I thought I was going to have it there. Yes! Alright, what's going on? Oh, dude. Oh, shit. I don't know which one it is. You paying attention? I'm not. I'm going to say A. Yay! Did I get it? Oh, no. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, it's the same game, just with goofier music. I thought it was going to spit like 5 balls at me or something. Have you seen those pinball machines that are just LCD screens for the tables? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Hey, at least I got to see what was in the skull. I don't care if that was a game over or not. That was cool. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier with Video Game Dust Sleeves. Hey, thanks, Ordo, for saying congrats. Willie Arcade USA just did a review like a week or two ago. He got the Haunted House one that's already out. And I guess One Up Arcade is going to be doing a couple as well. They look awesome. I just don't have room for it, and it's out of my price range anyway. You know what I mean? Alright, well, I'm going to play just a couple more rounds, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. My head's fucking pounding now because of this stupid-ass pinball game. The other ones were alright. The Abyss was great. Maybe we'll play one round of that after this. Ah, you fuck. Skull Mountain. I just realized that you wrote Skull Mountain. I just saw the words congrats. It's kind of hard to play and read at the same time. Skull Mountain. That's awesome. Actually, that's got me thinking. Has anyone ever taken a Castle Grayskull and a Snake Mountain and just kind of fucking blended them together? I wonder. Well, guess what? If I could find just, sometimes people will be like, it's only front shell, $200. Maybe I'll do that if I could just find, like, it's just the front parts of each. That would be cool, and I'd just do a custom paint job to blend it all together. And I'll sell it for $50 million. It's a one-off. For your Mutu. God, Masters of the Universe is getting crazy expensive. I went to get a Hordak. I don't have a Hordak. Like, everyone wants at least $30 for the damn thing, in shitty condition with no accessories. With no accessories. Look at that, I made it in the skull again. You know why? Because I wasn't trying for it now. Masters of the Universe are, get crazy. What are we talking about down here? Ordo says, Creep, you getting the TurboGrafx Mini? I think they have Devil's Crush, etc. I know for a fact that they have Alien Crush, which is the first of the Crush series that Turbo put out. I do plan on getting it. It's just, I don't know when. I don't know when. I'm probably going to try to do the whole buying that one used. It's over $100. It's kind of one of those things where I just can't see myself justifying the money as much. I mean, for TurboGrafx, yeah, I probably can. But I do plan on getting it, yes. When? I don't know. I don't know. But the lineup is just amazing. I mean, it's what you would think for TurboGrafx. And as long as it has at least Alien Crush on it, I'm happy. Because, I've told the story a bajillion times. That Alien Crush was my sole, Keith Carter's too, was my sole experience on the TurboGrafx 16 when it was still in stores, when it was new. This girl I dated, we were just really good friends then. I hung out with this whole circle of friends. We all kind of like just dated on and off all the way around. Because we were just like, we're this inner circle. And her mom came home one day with the fucking thing. And she bought Alien Crush and it came with Keith Courage. And I remember just sitting there with my headphones on, playing either Styx, The Grand Illusion album, or Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits on my Walkman, just jamming out to Alien Crush for hours. In fact, I might play that a little bit tonight after this. Fuck yeah. But, let's see. The cryptic line work is saying, tell me about it. Picked up a complete rattler for $15. Oh, okay, cool. No accessory Skeletors are going for $30 now. What? Complete around $60. Yeah, complete they've been averaging between $50 and $60 for a while. I'm surprised to see the loose figures that much because that used to be a $10 figure all day. And you know what? I don't have a straight Skeletor. The only one I have is a battle armor one. But thank God the chest piece works. Works very well, and it locks into place. And Oral Necro's talking about the TurboGrafx getting hacked. Oh, of course it's going to. That's just going to be so amazing. Let's see. Cryptic Line Work is talking about finally completed my trap jaw yesterday. Congratulations, man. That's one I don't have, too. Dude, I have a time machine. I'd go back. Yeah. When you jam and put the sticks out, too. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, what is this? What is all this? Oh, just kind of a thing. Let me scroll here. I have a feeling I'm missing something here. I've seen that about Motu. I remember just a few years ago you couldn't give those things away. Yeah, I don't know what the sudden interest is. Maybe it has a lot to do with the toys that made us. Because I had some Masters of the Universe, but I didn't really... I'll admit, that's what sparked it back for me. I saw that, and I was just like, you know what? I love those figures. I think I'm gonna continue looking for them. And it was weird because right around that time, I found a whole bunch. I don't think I paid $5, more than $5, I should say, for any of it. And when I say any of it, I mean, like, I got one figure for $5, and then the next day I got 3 figures for $5. And, well, one set I gave a buddy of mine 10, an old high school buddy of mine who saw that I was collecting them. It was like, I have a couple of my childhood ones. He had Webster. Let's see, it was Webster, Modulock, which I don't think I have all the pieces to it. I'm missing a few pieces for Modulock. There was one more. Can't remember. But I think I gave him $15, so it's like $5 a figure. But $5 just seemed to be like that nice number when it comes to Motu and me. I got a complete Buzz Off for $5 a couple weeks after all that. With a complete Manny Faces. Really fun stuff. Really fun stuff. I'm really excited for Mattel bringing Masters of the Universe back this fall. And I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to be fucking so pissed if they mess it up. Hasbro has been fucking up bad with the whole knowing that there's going to be a huge demand, like they did with the classic retro whatever the fucks, and they didn't ship any out really. My Target got 2 sets. One sold instantly, and I could have had the full set. The second one, I only grabbed the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader because that's what I wanted, and my plan was to have Darth Vader along with a ton of the Stormtroopers. I was just going to keep going every week and buying a couple Stormtroopers. But they never stocked them. Never stocked them. I also got Grand Moff Tarkin. I can't speak tonight. In the board game. So I got them sitting on my table, my Star Wars table right now while it's dressing. All 3 of them together. The Stormtrooper, Grand Moff Tarkin, and Lord Vader. Just chilling out, hanging out. They're plotting, I guess, right now. Or they're just having a coffee break. I don't know what they're doing, but I hope Mattel does not do that with the new Masters of the Universe figures. I'm really excited to buy them. I'll just keep going back. I'll grab at least one of each, and I'll pack up my vintage ones, you know, and I'll replace them on the shelf with the new ones. I can't wait, but yeah, and I've even tweeted and tagged them a few times, and they've liked my tags. I've said, Mattel, please don't fuck this up. Make it available. Don't tell me they're going to be retail ready, and then give each store like one. I will lose my shit. Sounds weird saying that over pieces of plastic, but I know you guys get it. It was like that with the Mego stuff, too. I mean, so far I've been pretty lucky in that I've been able to, one way or the other, acquire the Mego figures I really want, but... Alright, one more. Let me see what else is going on here. So, Cryptic Line Work has been saying, such an epic line. I got into Motu in the mid-80s. That was about down. Nowadays, I'm lucky to find it complete at $10. Nobody from the past. No one learns from the past. Toy companies. Yeah. Bring the young blood in. Fuck it up. I think it's a fear thing. I really do. Those Mego figures are rad. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but you didn't have to correct it. I'm still trying to hunt down Nosferatu. Let me see what I can do. Do you want the glow in the dark or just the straight Nosferatu? But going back to you, Cryptic, I want to say it's probably more so out of fear. I mean, Hasbro's just fucked up. They don't know what they're doing. You know what it is? It's because they're from Rhode Island. That's really all there is to that. And I have a grudge against Rhode Island, so. But it's like these classic lines they know people are going to gobble up, but they don't want to put too much out there. Especially, with the Star Wars, I kind of get it. Because when The Force Awakens came out, you couldn't go into a Target without seeing 5 aisles of nothing but Star Wars. And they had the big cardboard arches to go through. And it was an event. It wasn't an aisle. It was an event. It was like a circus tent of Star Wars. No pun intended from the game here. And then slowly but surely, my Target has, I think, a 4-foot wide space on a shelf in a random aisle that has some Star Wars. And it's usually like 2 Black Series figures, a couple of shitty lightsabers, and just some other random crap. They don't stock Star Wars at all, really. I guess it just doesn't sell anymore. No one wants the toys. And I'll be honest with you, they're not exciting toys. I'm not going to sit there and try to say it's because of this or that. I don't know any of that stuff. I just know when I look at them, I don't get excited. And the kid in me, which is still there, believe me on that. You can talk to the people in my house I play with my toys. I don't get excited when I see them. Except for this one 12-inch theater that was for sale at the CVS locally. I almost picked it up, but I didn't. I kind of wish I did. I went back today and it was gone. But I can't get excited to play with it, or just to have it or display it. Looking at it does not make me happy, and that's what it comes down to. Some of these objects I look at and they just make me happy. And that's really all there is. And I have my laptop at the dining room table in a specific place, and every now and again I'll bring a couple of toys out. And they'll be with me at the laptop for a while, and I'll just hold them in my hand while I'm doing whatever, watching YouTube or making a video or, whatever. And so I think in that, I'm not the only one who thinks that Star Wars shit is shit. There's some figures I collect, but for the most part, they're just not exciting. They don't evoke play to me. They don't seem fun. So I think they know that, and that's why they kind of fucked up with the retro stuff. What are you gonna do? They come out with another series of them. I'd be interested to see what they do with them. But they're coming out with an Empire Strikes Back series here pretty soon. I can't remember if there's anything in that line that I really cared about. Atari Driver, probably. It's one of my favorite figures. I only have like a 2010 Atari Driver for my 2010 Atari. That thing's a beast. But I just hope Mattel doesn't see that trend and continue the same deal that Hasbro has been doing. I want to walk into a store and see multiple rows of Masters of the Universe figures and vehicles. And I don't have a Panther or a Battle Cat, excuse me. I'd love to get one. Or maybe I'll just mix and match, vintage and new. I don't know. But that's really all there is to that. Well, you know what, guys? Let me finish reading what we're saying here. Yeah, Star Wars oversaturated. I think they call that they call that intellectual property fatigue. And they're talking about another trilogy already. Even though the whole Rian Johnson one is going away. Let me turn this down so I can give my goodbyes. No, not that. Oh, my mouse does not like being on that book. But, yeah, I don't know. Kids just don't play like they used to anyway. Toys are not as big a deal to kids once they hit a certain age anyway. There's a meme going around talking about how kids would rather watch other kids play with toys on the internet rather than have their own toys. And I don't know if I subscribe to that theory. But I've seen it with the girls here when they were a little younger. They're 11 now, both of them. and they still play with toys. And you know, one of them actually gets really excited when I go out and get some toys because she knows she'll benefit from it from time to time. She has her own He-Man, and she loves it. She loves it, so I hope she'll collect with me when these new ones come out, if they do it right, you know. But all right, let me see what's going on here. I'm with you with Star Wars. They killed TMNT as well. You see, I could never get into Ninja Turtles, so I kind of feel bad about that because I see those all the time, cheap, locally, like bundles of them. And it's not just the new ones; it's the vintage one. I think the new ones look like crap, but I just can't get into those. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's see. This says, yeah, project plan. Get an SNES Mini. Color yellow. Reload. 21 of the crappiest games released for this system. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. That's a that's a fantastic idea. But I don't know. Hey, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. I don't think Video Game Dust Sleeves is still with us, but if you watch this afterwards, thank you for coming by, man. I really appreciate it. So, Psycho Pinball wasn't all that I anticipated it being. Look at this. I didn't get to see any of this. What the fuck? Maybe I just need to play the other tables. I only got one side game, and I fucked it up right away, and that was in the Abyss. So if you want to watch those other 3 games are on the channel. Just look for the Psycho Pinball series, and this is the grand finale, and it's now I know how all those white women felt after that. It wasn't very satisfying at all. So guys, yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you have a day off tomorrow, then enjoy it to the fullest. Just be safe. And if you don't, I hope you have a great week either way. Guys, until next time, take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye.